Hi, this is Kim from Made by Mommy, and today I'm going to teach you how to make your very own three-dimensional surprise eggs using the rainbow loom. For those of you who don't have a rainbow loom and like to work with your hook only, see the 3D ornament charm that I created before Christmas. Simply extend the length of each row to 5 or more to create the egg shape. Now, for those of you who have a loom but think the 3 dimensions are a little bit complicated, I have also a flat egg design. I'll post a link to that as well. Inside your eggs, if you want to keep it simple, you could just put a basic cotton ball and you'll have a cute squishy egg. This egg has candy in it, and in this egg, a Shopkin. That's garlic rose. They're really fun and cute. Once you decide what colors you want to use, you're going to start on the side of your loom that has the arrow, and you're going to take 2 rubber bands at a time in the color you want at the very top of your egg. I'm going to use 3 colors. I'm going to do 2 in the first color, 1 in the middle color, and then 2 for the bottom. Now I'm going to make my egg, as you can see, with chains that are 5 long from bottom to top. If you'd like to create a larger surprise egg to fit something bigger inside, you can do that as well. Just keep working down the chain until you have the length you want. Then repeat that same pattern on the next 2 rows. Slide all of those bands down because we're going to add another layer on top so that we only have to use 1 loom for this design. Repeat the same exact pattern on top. So you can see from the side now, 2 chains of the same exact pattern in each position. I'm going to repeat that for the next 2 rows. So we now have 2 chains on each row of pegs. Add a single cap band across these bottom 3 pegs, stretch it and twist over so that it's like that. And begin connecting these chains. Where you have 2 on the position, you want to take just the top 2. And then we're going to pull this chain to the side so that we can loop the bands that are underneath. Slide those down and continue in the center row. You can move this pair onto that first row and continue with the row underneath. I'm going to move that one over too. So now there are 4 chains total on this first peg, and we're ready to do the next. And we can move this one over. Now that peg has 5 chains on it, we can release the tension on this bottom band by bringing it up off of that peg, because we don't need it there anymore. We're just going to be working off of this row. And that is our 6th chain. We're going to pull that off this peg, move it in with the others, but we'll hook it here because that first peg is way too crowded. Okay, so now we've completed 6 chains. Take this off for now so we can lay out our bands in the original pattern. So for me that was 2 in the top color, 1 for the middle color, and then 2 for the bottom color. Again, you can make these longer if you wish. Just be consistent, making all of your rows the same color. And repeat for the outside peg. Now we want that original cap band to go around these 2 pegs, like that. One last row right here. You can release the tension from around these pegs and keep working your way up whatever length you chose. I've chosen to make chains that are 5 pairs of bands long. And now we want to take these off in order. So starting with this side, bring those off of the pegs, then taking the bands that are on the middle peg off, and then all of these bands that are on that very first peg, make sure your hook is all the way to the bottom, and take those off as well. And so now you'll see your egg starting to take shape, and we need to add 1 rubber band through all of these and slide it through all of these pairs of bands on top. Then take both sides of your rubber band onto your hook. So pull this side of the rubber band through the center of this side so that it creates a slip knot. And I recommend adding a second rubber band here to help keep the shape together. And now you have your hollow egg shape, and it's up to you what you're going to put inside. I suggest taking that loop and pulling it down the center of the egg so it's not visible. Then you open up between any of the 2 rows and put that stuffing in and shape it around, making sure that your rows are evenly spread out. And then you have your very own squishy egg, or an egg with candy in it, or an egg with a toy in it. I hope you enjoyed making these 3-dimensional surprise eggs with me today on your rainbow loom. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up below. Consider subscribing. I do a loom band video every Friday and lots of other fun videos posted on the days in between. The best way to thank me for making this video is to forward a link to a friend so that they can check out my channel as well. Thank you again for watching, and I look forward to looming with you again soon. Bye-bye.